What's up, guys? Welcome back to Three Sided Box. Today I got a little special present. Johnny's not here today, unfortunately, but I got another special guest. We got the Xbox One Elite controller, which my good buddy George, who's behind the camera, has graciously allowed me to use as an unboxing. Just off the start, let's just, first of all, it's a bit bigger than I thought it would be. In terms of the box, I haven't opened it yet. And it's a bit more heavier than I thought it would be, so I guess we're off to a pretty good start. And I also want to say, before we jump into it, just so people understand my biasness and my unbiasedness, is with the new generation of game consoles, I thought that the PS4 had the best controller out of the two between the Xbox One. It felt better in my hands. I didn't like the way the Xbox One curved a bit. It felt a bit smaller. The 360 controller, though, is my favorite controller of all time. I do think it's the undisputed champ and will be for a while. So let's hope maybe this changes it a bit. So let's just jump straight into it. Slides off like that. It comes in a nice little packet with the Xbox logo inside. It's cool. Little pencil case, if you will. You open it up and there we go. Look at that. Got a nice little controller. Stick it out, see how it feels on my hands. It definitely does feel heavier. Automatically, I could tell you that right away. It feels a lot better than the regular Xbox One controller. It's obviously a lot more nicer with the chrome edges and buttons and whatnot. Clicking noises sound great. Those are always awesome. Everything else feels relatively the same. They added a grip to the back, which is really cool. Yeah, let's see what else we got in here, though. See the interchangeable stuff. The first thing you get when you open it is you get all these different thumbsticks. Straight up, you could see the other thumbsticks are more of a PS3 or PS4 style controller. So let's try putting those on. Oh, they just pop up with magnets. Look at that. That's cool. Get the other one. That one comes out. That's really cool. Okay, these definitely automatically feel a lot more taller. It has more of a PS4 feel for sure, or PS3. Yeah, so there's that. Let's try the other ones. These are just, I guess, they're the same as the original one, just much higher up. Yeah, they're definitely a lot taller. Look at that. You see, you have the difference between the first ones and the other ones. Both are the same. In terms of their size, there's just one has a taller edge straight out of the controller. Which is fine, I guess some gamers like that. So we're gonna put the original ones back on. Let's take out the directional pad, see how that comes out. Again, magnets, which is cool. Which I don't know what this weird shaped thing is. It's I don't know. I don't see its real purpose. This feels a lot more better. It has like cardinal points or something. You get the clicking, which is awesome. Put that one back in. I want to see how that one feels actually. Ah, that's cool actually. It has a more of a like a touch feel to it without actually it being touch. That's cool. I like that a lot actually. Now the back. The main feature now with the Elite controller is the back. We can add these panels to it. Again, they're all magnet based, which is really cool. We got these in there. Now, I heard that this for Halo is more of like you could drop down your menu and customize different things and within the game and stuff like that. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm sure for driving games it's going to be really cool to switch gears and stuff like that. So the new Forza should be really cool with this. I'm sure other games, I'm sure over time we're going to find out more and more what you could actually use this for. It feels good. It feels weird having them there because you can't necessarily rest your fingers against the controller. Now you know you have something there, and the slightest push gives it the click. So I'm not too sure exactly what's that, how good that's gonna be for certain games. Just take those out. Here in the middle we got a little 1 and 2 thing with a switch, which on the controller it can memorize up to 2 separate settings for your games, so different button layouts and whatnot. And on the system itself, on your Xbox One, it can hold up to 10, which is actually really awesome. You could just switch back and forth between different layouts, especially for shooters and stuff. Seems like a really cool idea. And then here we got at the back, got these 2 little green switches, which they have one length and then another one which is double the length. And when you switch between the two, it's for the right and left triggers. And when you have it on the longer length, it's more of a push down to get the your shots off, or push on the gas, or whatever you're playing your game for. And then when you put on the lower one, you can tell automatically it's a much quicker push, so you get more shots off when you're playing shooters and stuff. Which it's cool actually. It makes the game a lot more interesting, and could give you a definite advantage in a shooter. And it's cool because you could actually switch them to be one long, one short, or whatever you feel comfortable with, which is really awesome. Alright, so since we got the Elite here, I brought back my original Xbox One controller, Day 1 edition. Let's see, direct comparison, immediately you could tell this is a lot lighter. Like, right away. The joystick feels more or less the same. I mean, this one's obviously a bit more used. Triggers feel more or less the same. You definitely obviously feel the lack of grip towards the back. The directional pad feels fine. The buttons press almost the same. Triggers. You get more of a click with the Elite, but that also could be because it's newer. Let's see, button pushing. You definitely get more. Let's see, put on the long one. Yeah, on the long range setting for the triggers, it definitely feels the exact same thing. So original Xbox One controller has the longer push. So when you put it down to the lower setting, you automatically get at least half of that push, which, like I said before, it's a lot better for shooters. Joysticks feel the same. Again, it might be because this one's a bit worn out. It feels a little more loose. Buttons push the same. Triggers feel the same. But mostly it's the weight. And to me, the big thing with the PS4 and why it jumped so high for me was the weight. The PS4 controller had a lot of weight to it, especially compared to the PS3, which was almost weightless, which is a big thing why I didn't like it. It was too cramped, and it felt like you were holding nothing. I like this because you feel like you're actually holding something. It gives you, I don't know, more of a purpose, I guess, or something. But yeah, this one, it feels more like a controller, this one, for sure. I get even the curve, it's actually the exact same thing. I guess it's the weight that made that difference, because this feels also a lot lighter than the 360 controller. So yeah, so the metal and all the other gadgets that they throw in here definitely give it more of a weight. So yeah, so look, like I said, if you're more of a hardcore gamer, I guess go pick it up if you have an Xbox One. This is great for, I guess, the Call of Duties, the Destinies, the Halos. I'm sure racing games have better advantage with this. So like I said, if you're a heavy gamer, go ahead. It's $195 Canadian, which for me personally is a bit too much. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up just yet. But overall it does feel great. Like, it feels really good to have it. I'm sure the panels in the back, eventually once they integrate it into future games, it's gonna have more of a significant purpose. So yeah, so go pick it up if you really feel like you're gonna log in some big hours on the Xbox. It might be worth a buy. If you're a casual gamer, not so much. Just stick with what you have for now. Yeah, overall my review though, it's a great controller, and it's definitely better than the original Xbox One. So pick it up. And yeah, I liked it a lot, but I don't know if it's worth the price. So that's been it, guys, for Three Sided Box unboxing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.